That way anybody that's not here can still see it. So chapter 11, we're talking about three-dimensional shapes. So go ahead and shout out, what are some three-dimensional shapes that you already know?
Cube.
A cube.
Rectangular prism.
Okay, rectangular.
Pyramid.
Oh, a pyramid. Oh, yes.
Cone.
A cone, like an ice cream cone. Now it can go either way. A cylinder?
Cylinder.
And just one more.
Sphere.
Woohoo! You guys are awesome. That's it. Those are all three-dimensional shapes. Yeah. You know, things like triangle and stuff, we probably maybe even learned that in kindergarten. So you guys already knew all the three-dimensional shapes. I told you I had a lot. So you can tell me the name of this guy.
I was going to show them one, two.
I hear you.
Hexagon.
A hexagon. Very good. Yep, there's 6 sides. Oh, what's this one?
Diamond.
It is a diamond, and there's another name for it.
Square.
Oh, it looks it could be a square is one of these.
I love this, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's called a parallelogram. 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 It's because they're all parallel lines. So a parallel line are 2 lines that never kiss. They always run side by side. Now, you can see that these 2 sides are kind of like a railroad track. They'll never come together. But if I draw 2 more parallel lines, I'm going to use a different color. That if these 2 lines, these 2 purple lines, if they kept going, they're parallel too. They never kiss. So here, it doesn't look, what shape do you see right here?
Square.
Just a normal square. Yeah, exactly. So a square is a parallelogram, and it fits in the same family. Parallelogram. Parallelogram. And it has the word parallel, which means the sides never kiss. Parallelogram. That's a parallelogram. Okay. Oh, this one, the orange one. What is this guy?
What is this?
Oh,
Pentagon.
oh, good try. Good try. I like that you're shouting out. Good job.
I know it starts with a Q.
What do you think that could be? This one's called a trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid, like you trap a bear. Now, a trapezoid, these 2 lines are not parallel. If we kept going on the sides, they definitely would kiss. That is not a parallelogram. It's a trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid. These are kind of fun. Ooh. This one's called, it's also if they're parallelogram, it's also called a rhombus. A rhombus. We have a trapezoid. Now this one's a little tricky. What's this one called? Oh, sorry.
Pentagon.
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides, making it a pentagon. Yes, 5 sides make it a pentagon, and 6 make it a hexagon. Now, like you've probably already learned, these are probably too easy, but circle, you know, triangle, rectangle, square, Yeah, those are easy. Those are from kinder. So this is how they keep building up, right? So we learn these in kindergarten, our basic shapes. Then in first grade, you probably learn things like maybe rhombus, parallelogram, trapezoid. They're getting a little harder. And as we progress in our three-dimensional shapes, trying to, I have some categories. So when you have three-dimensional shapes, you can sort and organize, which you learned in kinder, and then it gets harder. What are some figures that do not roll? Figures that do not roll. Hopefully my magnets stay. Please stay. Oh, nope, they don't stay. Figures that don't roll.
Cube.
A cube.
Cube. Rectangular prism.
Rectangular prism.
Square.
Square. They don't roll. You're right.
Rectangle.
Rectangle. And notice that all of those have a triangle as well. They all have a corner or a vertex. Vertex. Vertices is plural. So we see that this green triangle has 3 vertices. Just one corner is called one vertex. Just one. So a lot of things that do not roll have vertices, and so they're pointy, and they do, or a corner, and they do not roll. Okay. Also, we know that there might be some straight lines. You can't really roll. They have a side to them. So some sides can roll. What sides? We're going to come back to that. Sides sometimes can roll. But if it's faces, if the faces are flat, like in this triangular prism or this cube, the faces, they cannot roll. They do not roll. They're not able to. Another way to call it is edges. They're faces, and then the sides are called edges. Oh, here's the green triangle. Vertices is more than one. Now, all these things. Two-dimensional shapes are not, so the opposite of two-dimensional. Another way to say that is a plane shape. So they're flat. We have the ones that we went over already. So a hexagon, a square, a rhombus, a trapezoid, a circle, and a triangle. These are two-dimensional shapes, so they are not 3D. We call them plane shapes. Can you say that with me?
Plain shape.
Plain.
Plain shape.
Plain. It's not like plain yogurt. Yeah, not like plain yogurt. It's plain spelled like an airplane, and it's just two-dimensional. Then we add a dimension, and we get 3D shapes. Can we go ahead? Okay. I want you to think of a three-dimensional shape that can stack itself. What is a three-dimensional shape that can stack?
Cube. Square. Rectangular prism.
Ooh, a rectangular prism, yes. So I heard square, but that is a plane shape. I'm looking for three-dimensionals. Please. What three-dimensional shapes?
Cylinder.
Cylinder.
Sometimes.
Rectangular, oh, sorry, can't see the bottom. A rectangular prism can stack. Cylinder can stack.
Cube.
A cube can stack. Can my rhombus stack?
Yes.
You think so?
No.
No, it's not a three-dimensional shape. This is a plane shape. It's only two-dimensional. So I'm looking for three-dimensional shapes that can stack. I think that's all of them. Now, which one of these, so we have three that can stack. Yep. But now I'm going to make it harder. Oh, if I can, oh. Ah, there it is. Okay, so it can stack, but now I'm going to change it to they can stack and roll. Which ones can stack and roll?
Cylinder.
Just a cylinder. So the prism, yeah, the cylinder. Well, now, I'm thinking of one, I'm thinking of my other three-dimensional shape. Can I stack my pyramid?
Yes. Yes.
Could I stack it? Could I
No.
stack it on top of my rectangular prism?
Yes.
Could I stack it on top of my cube?
Yes. Sphere. Yes.
Ooh, can I stack a sphere?
No.
No, but can it roll?
Yes.
Yeah, it can, but I can't do both. I can't roll it and stack it. A sphere would just roll away.
What about a cone?
What about a cone? Where's my cone? Where's my cone? A cone. Can I stack it?
On top of it. Yes, you can.
Can I stack it on top of my cylinder?
Yes. Yes.
And if I pinned the cone, I can roll it, but it would just roll around in a circle, but it still can stack and roll. That's correct, a cone. Very good. I'm trying to find a cylinder. Oh. I mean, my sphere. This definitely rolls, for sure. But it cannot stack. It'll just roll away.
Yes.
Yeah, just roll away. What are these? So these sides are not straight lines. What are they?
Round.
They're round, but they're a certain word.
Curved.
They're curved. They're curvy. So the curves make it unable to stack because it'll just roll away. So the word is curves on that. Okay. All right, and I have one last thing. I have a little riddle for you. You ready for the riddle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Harper, can you read that for me, love bug?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Paul draws a plane shape. It has three sides. The sides have straight lines. What shape does Paul draw?
Very good. Thank you so much for reading.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm going to circle the clues. What clues do you see in our riddle?
It has three sides.
It has three sides. So I'm going to circle three inside. If you had a highlighter, you would highlight this. I don't have one. It has three sides. Do you see any other clues?
The sides have straight lines.
Straight lines.
Oh, I know what it is.
And there's one more clue.
It's a plane shape.
It's a plane shape. Not like an airplane.
It's a triangle.
It's a triangle.
That one's a little tough.
Now, the clue, it's a plane shape, is telling us that it is not a three-dimensional shape because plane shapes are flat, not three-dimensional. So we call those 2D or two-dimensional. You guys did so good. Do you have any questions?
No.
No.